everyone. RBG Kim Kid here, back with some more Paranormasight The Mermaid's Curse. In the previous video, we went, we learned more about Arvi and, Cersei. Nothing else happened. Nothing else happened at all. Nothing else happened at all. No one lost their head. There wasn't a massacre. What are you talking about? Nothing happened. It was all fun times galore here at discovering the mermaids of Issei Bay. Yeah, that's all that was. That's all it was. That's all it was. Anyway, so we did a part of this, and don't get me wrong, I am interested in what they have going on. But I'm a little more interested in Sato. Sato has definitely kept my interest, especially because like now we finally have like more to it. So, sacrifice. At sacrifice. See, Samoa Joe. The numbers spell disaster for you in sacrifice. Sato Shiranami, a mysterious girl with an unknown background who arrived at Kameshima several months ago, returns to the home of Shinobu Wakimura, where she is staying after having been out all morning. August 7th, so before what happened. Oh, Mr. Wakimura, good morning. Oh, Sato, you're back. Where have you been? I've been helping out at Suyu's place. And that thing you've got there, did Suyu give you that? Oh, this hand mirror? I just ran into Kikuko down the road. She gave it to me. Yeah, the mirror. I think we shouldn't have the mirror. Fine, no matter. Got a moment. Got something important to discuss. Oh, alright. Looking around my room at the speed of sound. Oh, I guess this isn't really my room. This is... Hey, look at that. Mockingbird 10. Mr. Wakimura, the head of the family, and his son Shotaro are the only two actually living in this house right now. Oh, and me, I suppose. I'm just freeloading here. The family's main home has already moved over to the mainland, so everyone else lives over there. This house is only used when they're staying on the island. Mr. Wakimura only comes a few days a week, and Shotaro usually lives alone in Tokyo. So honestly, I've been here alone more often than not. Oh, interesting. This is where Mr. Wakimura grew up. Apparently, it's been kept much as it was, no major renovations. For someone in such a high position, the place really isn't all that fancy. It's not so different from any other homes on the island. People like that about him. Makes him feel more approachable. Anything else? It's a flag featuring the island's mascot, Kameshima. These were made as original souvenirs for tourists at Kameshima. Seems that triangle pendant flags like this one are a classic souvenir at tourist spots all over the country. This one was supposedly put up by Kikuko, who just wouldn't take no for an answer. The Wakimuras have a lot of social obligations, so they usually eat out. That means this kitchen doesn't see much use these days. I'm probably the one who uses it the most. Even then, I don't cook anything fancy. I mostly just fillet fish. We get fresh seafood often, so I'm getting better at filleting by the day. It tastes so good. Yeah, you know, it takes a while to, you know, learn to fillet fish, so... It's the entrance to the house. People stop by every day whenever Mr. Wakimura's home. If someone needs help or wants more advice, they often come here to see the Wakimuras. It's been about 3 months since Mr. Wakamura let me stay here. Why would he want to talk first thing in the morning? Usually I'm just left to my own devices. Uh-oh. Maybe it's finally time. He's finally going to scold me for doing nothing but watch TV all day. This is Shinobu Wakamura. He was kind enough to take me in when I was found here. He holds a bunch of posts both on and off the island and, from what I hear, has a lot of influence. At first glance, he can look a bit intimidating. And I've also heard him shine at subordinates over the phone. So well, I guess he could actually be rather intimidating too. But with me, he's never been harsh. He's always very generous and patient.
Sato, it's been what, about 3 months since you arrived?
Yes, that sounds about right.
Gotten used to life here by now, I expect. I don't suppose you remember anything yet.
No, nothing yet.
Still not sure who you are, then.
Oh! Now is that a lie?
Because there's some stuff we learned in the previous video and the video prior to that as well that has ties to her. So,
Very curious.
Let's think back a bit. About 3 months ago, the night of the earthquake.
Hello?
I happened to pass by the bay, where I found you wash up on shore.
Right. I still can't remember how that came to be.
Scared me good, I'll tell you that. I grabbed a blanket and covered you back, and carried you back here right away. But even after you woke up, you didn't remember anything but your name. You don't have any belongings either. It was like you had run from somewhere with nothing at all. Not even clothes.
I'm so sorry you had to find me like that.
Not to mention you didn't seem to know a thing about everyday life. I guess that's fair then. It takes, it's been 3 months, so of course she's getting back filleting fish if she doesn't remember anything. Maybe you grew up way out in the hills or were overly sheltered. You couldn't even put clothes on properly. You don't know how to turn the lights on. It was as if you didn't know the first damn thing.
Yes, but since then I've watched loads of TV. I've learned so much. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed at how fast I managed to pick everything up.
Oh my god. Either way, figure you are a special case. That there had to be some special circumstances. So I decided to say you were a relative of mine and keep you here until you remembered something. Yet you still haven't remembered a thing.
That's right. I'm sorry for all the trouble. This is the first time he brought up that incident again. I wonder what he wants to talk about. Despite the house often being empty, the household shrine is always kept neat and tidy.
I would assume that's because you do it. I was really hoping you'd have remembered something by now. But we're running out of time. We need to move on.
Running out of time?
Sorry, Sato. There's something I need you to do.
Me? But I can hardly do anything right.
Yes, you. Let's stop dancing around it. I had a reason for taking you in. Oh boy. This episode's titled Sacrifice, so put plainly, Sato. You aren't human, are you?
Huh? What? Where did that come from? What's that supposed to mean?
Whether you truly can't remember or you're just plain dumb, enough is enough. I haven't told a soul on the island, not even Shotaro.
Told them what?
The night when I found you washed up in the bay. You're already dead.
What?
I've seen my share of drowned bodies before. You had no pulse. You weren't breathing. You're without a doubt nothing but a corpse. Nothing could have saved you. I figured that was that. Turn around to call the police. But then, right before my eyes, your body mended itself and you started breathing again. The rest is as I told you before. When I said you scared me good, that was because you suddenly came back to life. I already took you in because I realized there was no way you could be a regular human.
I don't know what to say. Are you saying I can come back to life if I die?
Do you really not know what you are?
Making it like... maybe it's like in that movie. The one with the zombies? Maybe I'm one of those.
You don't look rotten enough to be a zombie to me. But honestly, you can call it whatever you want.
Wait, so I died back then? No way, right? Right? I did wonder why you took me in and treated me so well. I guess if you knew I died and came back, then the reason you were being so kind was...
Well, yes. I wanted to know your secret. If I could figure out how you came back, it'd be worth a fortune.
Right, makes sense.
Doesn't mean I want to be rough with you. The plan was to let you settle in, and once you remembered, we'd talk.
Oh, that was very gentlemanly of you. Thank you.
Well, I did wonder whether that was a one-off thing or something you could do again and again. I even thought about taking a blade to you to test it. But if it really was a one-off thing, that would have been too risky. So I decided to wait and see.
Right. Maybe not quite as gentlemanly as I thought.
You're a piece of shit. All the adults in this game are assholes. I think the only good adults that this series has ever had were the detectives of the first game, the private eye, and the guy and the girl she was helping. And don't get me wrong, she had some moments too where she was a piece of shit. But yeah. Anyway, things have changed now. There's no time to be kind anymore. I'm out of options. This is an emergency. I don't want this to get ugly. First, I just want you to hear me out, okay?
Alright. Jeez. See what I mean? Assholes. Nothing but assholes. I've got a bad feeling about this. I really don't want weird rumors going around.
Ever since I was a youngin', I've had support from a certain benefactor. Getting this far in one lifetime, all my money, connections, success, was all thanks to his backing and advice.
Uh-huh. Why bring this up now?
Because he wants your secret of immortality to give to him or himself so that he can become the successor. Be quiet and listen. Those who owe him call him Unkakudono. A title given to those that elevate above the clouds. That's how highly we regard him.
Elevate above the clouds. Sounds pretty important.
Sure is. He's from an old noble family. A real big shot with land and businesses all across the prefecture. Anyway, I met with him yesterday and I ended up telling him about you.
About me?
Figured nobody would believe me if I told them about a girl who could resurrect herself from the dead. I just mentioned it in passing, expecting him to laugh it off and move on. Bro. Oh, I'm just gonna mention this thing that sounds so far-fetched in passing. What the fuck does that mean? To my surprise, Unkakudono was really interested, asking all kinds of things.
I don't like where this is going.
I haven't even said anything bad yet.
Maybe. It sounds like you're about to say he wants you to hand me over to him or something like that.
Well, you're not wrong. Unkakudono demand I give you to him.
Knew it.
You won't take no for an answer, even putting a deal on the table that was hard to refuse.
But you still told him no, right? I know you're strong enough to tell him no. Okay, your son's is scaring me now. What's that face supposed to mean?
It would seem that Unka Kudono has quietly been researching immortality for years.
Huh? Immortality?
He's pretty serious about it, too. Says even the smallest rumors are worth looking into. Last year, with all the rite of resurrection nonsense!
Oh! Oh! Another, a reference. Another, a reference. Another, a reference. From the first game.
Nonsense was going on in Tokyo. He used the opportunity to gather information.
I've never even heard of that. Was it that big a thing?
If I'd known he was so interested, I would never have brought you up.
So you're saying you couldn't refuse him? Just when I thought this conversation couldn't take a worse turn.
Anyway, let's just say I'm in a bit of a situation with no easy way out now. Would be better if there was a way to not have to take the deal. So I plead with him to give me more time.
Oh, I knew you'd come through. Thank you.
Which brings me to what I need to ask you, Sato. You stop hiding things and tell me everything you know. I won't make this harder than it has to be.
Well,
tell me, have you heard people on the island talk about the curse of the raging waves?
The raging waves? That doesn't sound like a very nice curse.
So you haven't heard of it. Let me explain. Here, the player, you already know what this bullshit is.
Wait, so the disaster 5 years ago? That was all because of this curse?
And it was created from the lingering
resentment of all the people who died on Tashimiya 400 years ago? If that's true, it must be a very powerful curse.
No doubt about that.
No doubt. Uh-oh.
That's where you come in, Sato. I believe you're the one calling the curse down upon us. You're the Raging Waves curse bearer.
Huh? Come on, you can't be serious.
The time fits perfectly. Things started taking a turn for the worse right after you arrived. And more than anything, I know you're not human. Just admit it! You're the one bringing this goddamn curse to the island!
Absolutely not. I don't know anything about it. I swear, you've got the wrong person.
I was willing to wait until I understood how you came back to life, but now I'm out of time. Whether you don't know or you're just plain dumb, I don't care anymore. I just need you to get rid of the goddamn curse. If you do, I'll never mention any of this again. You can even keep living here watching as much TV as I like. I'll cover for you as long as you need.
But I don't even know about the curse, let alone how to get rid of it. I'd love to take you up on that offer, but I just don't know how.
So even the one who brought this curse upon us doesn't know how to lay it to rest. I suppose I have no choice but to take Unkakudono's deal and hand you over. See, Unkakudono claims he already knows how to break the curse of the raging waves.
Oh? Why would he know that?
Warned him about the curse many times. Suppose he must have dug into it. Suppose you will have to be an offering to Unkakudono, one necessary to save Kameshima.
An offering? You mean like a sacrifice? In this day and age? Surely there's a way to save Kameshima that doesn't involve killing anyone. You can find a more humane route.
You really think he'd just hand over that information while he's got leverage? Use your head! Can't help that refusing his method of lifting the curse isn't on the table anymore. It means there has to be a price. It's just how deals work in the business world.
I don't care about the business world.
Come now, you think you have a choice?
Yes, I don't want to give up my body to someone researching immortality. He could kill me.
Well, that's the thing. There's no need for you to worry about that. You won't stay dead. You'll live through whatever happens, won't you?
I refuse. I have a promise I have to keep, no matter what.
Ew. All you do is eat, sleep, and watch TV all day. What promise could you possibly have to keep?
Well, I can't say. Not right now.
What nonsense. Just saying whatever to save yourself. You realize you're choosing to stand against protecting everyone on the island from disaster. Do you really want that on your conscience? Not to mention you're the cause of this mess to begin with. It's time to take responsibility.
And yet you're still blaming Yuka's mom, or Yuza's mom. No, that's not true. You're blaming the wrong person.
You live here and eat here at our expense for months and then refuse one request? Unbelievable.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say.
Then hand over is tomorrow night, the 8th. A transport boat will slip out of the port. Until then, do as you like. And don't bother trying to escape the island. Tell the ferry not to let you board. There's no one on this island my eyes don't reach.
Damn. Oh no, this is awful. Is he serious? He wants to use me as a sacrifice? I mean, it's true I'm in no position to refuse, but no, there's no way. What do I do? What can I do?
I was kind of hoping I could have picked the very well option, but if I'd done this 5 years ago, maybe I could have stopped it. I won't have the same mistake.
I'm going out for a bit.
Fine. Talk to him whenever you want. Won't change a thing. No one here will defy my decision.
I wish I could look at the story chart without being like, oh, you have to restart from the beginning. Because the 8th. Have we experienced anything on the 8th yet? I think we have. I don't know. I don't remember. But I feel like this has to be the day that happened when Yuza and Azami were out and exploring a bit, trying to get information about his mom. So I feel like that's what this is. I panicked and came all the way out here, but what the hell am I supposed to do? Whatever happens, I still have to keep the promise I made to Tsukasa yesterday.
Hey, Sato.
Only caught up. Do you have a minute? Shotaro? Good timing. I have something I wanted to ask you too. Oh, go ahead. A wide beach lies on the southeastern side of the island. It's blanketed by the sound of waves. The sea's so calm today, just like yesterday. Hard to believe a curse could do anything to break the solace. I believe that big rock on the coast is called Shenjo Iwa. It means something like thousand-fold rock, and it's a bit of a local landmark. Shotaro came back from Tokyo about 2 weeks ago to visit his family here. I was already staying at the Wakamura residence, so that's when we first met. Ever since then, he's been checking in on me a lot, like he's really concerned about me.
I think he has a crush on you.
He's not a bad person at all, and I can see why so many people like him. For some reason, it feels like we come from completely different worlds, like he sees things in a completely different light. To be honest, I feel like there's some kind of distance between us as people. How long has Shotaro been chasing after me? Is she just waiting for me to be alone?
Right, so I wanted to let you know. Sorry, I overheard your conversation with my old man earlier.
Wait, you did? How much did you hear?
Pretty much the whole thing, I think. That house really has paper-thin walls. Heard about the curse, the sacrifice, and you coming back to life.
Then, yeah, you pretty much heard everything.
Honestly, caught me completely off guard. Can't believe my old man's going on about all that. It's all so ridiculous. I mean, who's actually buys into that kind of superstition? But don't worry, Sato. I won't let him do this. I'm on your side. There's no place for something as ridiculous as sacrifices in this day and age.
Oh, okay.
So you heard it, but he doesn't believe it.
No. He must have heard everything. At least it seems like he's on my side for now.
Oh, right. Almost forgot. You had something you wanted to talk about too, didn't you?
Oh, yes. I know this is a bit sudden, but I was wondering if you had some time later this afternoon.
Huh. What for? You invited me to something?
Not exactly. Just something a little complicated I want to talk about.
Can we just talk about it right here and now?
No, I mean, I still need some time to prepare.
I think I see how it is. You sure this is the time for that, though? Don't you have bigger things to worry about?
Well, yes, but even so, I really want you to be there. It's important.
Alright, I'll be there. Just tell me when and where.
Thank you. How about 1 p.m. down by the bay?
Got it. I'll be there.
Anyway, this gave me a good chance to keep my promise with Tsukasa.
Anyway, you don't need to worry, Sato. I'll be your knight in shining armor. You're not going to be sacrificed for anything. Yeah, he has a crush on her.
That's very reassuring. Thank you.
Honestly, in a world with sacrifices as advanced as ours, with science as advanced as ours, talk of curses, sacrifices, and immortality, it's just nonsense. I think my old man has finally lost it. Pretty sure it's all the influence of that so-called sorcerer from Tokyo. Honestly, it's disgraceful.
Yeah, it's a bit out of hand.
Just so you know, after hearing all that, I confronted him. Gave him a pretty firm piece of my mind.
Wait, you did? You spoke to Mr. Wakamura?
Sure did. I told him flat out that you weren't going to be sacrificed for anything. Things got pretty heated after that.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. You didn't have to go that far for me.
Well, you see, I actually have my own reason for not wanting to lose you to some silly sacrifice.
Sato. Yes?
I'll be direct. Once this whole mess is over, would you consider dating me with marriage in mind? Yep! Here we are.
Huh? Wait, what? You and me? I, didn't see that one coming.
You carry yourself so much more calmly than other girls. There's something elegant, almost regal about you. It's such a pleasure to see. I feel like I'd do anything if it was for you. You're the first woman that's ever made me feel this way. I wonder what happened with Tsukasa and why she ended up crying and why they weren't at the meeting spot. I think us meeting here had to be fate. We were destined to find each other.
Wow. You don't believe in curses, but you believe in fate?
Haha, touche. But this time I feel like I have no choice but to believe. So listen. I'm heading back to Tokyo next week. I was hoping you'd come with me.
Wow, Tokyo.
Just think it over, okay? I think it'll be a great chance for you. Ooh. She's getting choices here.
This is not fair. Dropping that on me right after saying he'd help save me. I'm really not interested. I should nip this in the bud before it becomes a problem down the line. I'm sorry. What? What did you just say? Uh-oh. Wait, what? Tsukasa? How long have you been there? Oh, didn't know you were there, Tsukasa. Have you been eavesdropping on our secret conversation? That's not very polite. Secret conversation? So that's really how it is. Sato, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. No, wait, Tsukasa, it's not what you think. Ah! I really am the worst. I'm sorry I was so clueless. Tsukasa, wait. What the hell was that? I'm sorry, I have to go. Ah, I love that I saw his eyes. He was like, hmm? Okay. Oh? Oh. Okay. Okay. We're being pushed forward now. Yeah, I think all of these... I mean, that's still kind of... Oh my god! What is with this one? Memories of last summer. You would think this one would be over here instead of all the way here. Clock and Plover. Is that supposed to be a play on Cloak and Dagger? No, I don't think so. One of the many birds inspired to join the Ocean Outlaws hooligans gained by the commanding presence of its leader, Albatross Boss. He's been known for his ability to quickly blend into the background, so much so that no one is entirely sure when exactly he joined the gang. Yeah, I kind of figured. Ah, one more and we get our next milestone. Still get the Kikuku's reward. And in the seabeds, on the seabed, yes. So I've so far have technically found them all, except for that one. Interesting. So obviously, like I said, everything with these things seem to always take place prior to this. I think this is our starting point. Huh. So it was the 7th on this day as well. So then this is like 7th night. So this is August 7th at night. We have not gone to August 8th yet. Obviously, this is going to take place the same day as this, which takes place the same day as this, which obviously makes sense why it takes place on the same day as this. This is a flashback. I think this is just a continuation of this flashback, so obviously this is later. Same with this one down here. Like, this is just, like, even though it doesn't have the flash points or the flashback fog stuff, that being there just makes it seem like, oh yeah, that's that. So that's, interesting. I am loving this! Confession. Sato Shinamura. Summary of previous events. Shotaro asked Sato to start a relationship with the intention of eventually marrying her. Tsukasa, who happened to be there, is taken aback by what she's heard and runs away. Sato chases after her to clear up the misunderstanding. So obviously, again, everything with Sato is tying up to that one other curse. I'm actually surprised that they're like, that was revealed so sudden with her revelation, and we're actually going to see more about that in this maybe in this one right here. So that's going to be, oh god, there's a lot of shit that's going to happen, and I am all for it. I cannot wait. Anyway, let's start. August 7th, afternoon. I can't do this. It's not fair. Hey, Tsukasa, listen, you're okay. There's still a chance. No, there isn't. Tsukasa? Sato, what's going on? Well, I'm sorry, I can't explain right now. Tsukasa, come on. We're drawing too much attention here. Okay. You feeling a little better now? Yeah, sorry. This is your fault, Sato. I know that. Oh, and now we've missed the meeting time too. Shitaro's probably out there looking for us. Yeah, we'll find him later and apologize. Ooh, actually get to like... Oh, no, we did get a chance to look around here before, too. We saw the ruins of the old building called the Kantekisho Ruins. People hardly come here anymore.
Burb? Any more burb?
I need to explain to her what really happened today. Tsukasa was in pieces earlier, but at least she seems to have calmed down a bit now. I mean, after something like that, of course she'd be upset. So you're saying that today was the first time he ever said anything like that to you? Yep, I had no idea he would be confessing out of the blue like that. I mean, I get it now. I know you aren't interested in him, but... I guess really I'm still just a kid. I don't have the confidence to confess like that. Getting married, going to Tokyo together? It's way too much for me to even begin to think about. Yeah, he just skipped several steps ahead. I guess guys from the city are just like that. Still, he handled it so calmly. I was seriously impressed. If you say so. You're so calm and collected. I swear I can hardly believe you're the same age as me. I wish you could say that calm. Well... I need to explain to her. Oh. Well, now you seem a bit different too. Did something happen? I only really caught the tail end of your conversation back there. Well... Yes. Honestly, it's been quite a day. I was planning to tell you everything. Tell me what? You're kind of scaring me with that serious look. Well, what I'm about to tell you is going to sound completely insane. For all sorts of reasons.
Ooh. This will also explain why Tsukasa was all like, no, she is human when, you know, we had that incident happened, too, at the beginning of the last video.
Wait, did I already read that? Well, what I'm about to tell you is going to sound completely insane for all sorts of reasons. I think I might did, but oh well. But every word of it is true. I need you to believe me, okay? Okay, scary. So this morning, Mr. Wakamura came to me. What? I don't even... You can't be serious. You're going to be offered up as a sacrifice tomorrow? And what? Some cursed stone is coming to the... Cursed storm is coming to the island? And you died and came back? Are you actually being serious? Yep. Or at least Mr. Wakamura is completely convinced that's the case. Shotaro said it was all nonsense. He didn't believe a word of it. Nuh-uh. This is not okay. That's all seriously messed up.
Oh, wait a minute. Could that be with, well... no, I don't think so. But maybe. Could that be what, they overheard with, what Shinobu said about like, oh, I'll make a curse and kill all the women on that island? No, that doesn't make sense, though, because it can't be what's his fucking name? The old guy, because he doesn't really believe in curses and stuff like that. Even though, granted, he said all that, which, god damn it, I'm not in the timeline, so I can't see that. But this scene, I think this does, yeah, this has to be taking place in the quote-unquote, that conversation they had with,
Kumari or with Soda and Shiki. I think that conversation took place in the past before this. So you said before you didn't really remember much about your past, right? But claiming that you died, that has to be bullshit. Sato, why aren't you saying anything? I don't think I can keep hiding the truth about myself much longer. Oh! Yeah, she deserves to know. I should tell her. About me. About my past. So she does remember. She was just keeping it all hush-hush. Too shy, hush-hush, hush-hush, eye to eye. Too shy, hush-hush, eye to eye. So things have gotten a bit messed up now. But I still think you need to tell Shotaro how you feel. You really think so? He's clearly into you, not me. I mean, I don't think his feelings are just gonna flip once you tell him. In fact, I'd be even more worried if he changed his mind that easily. I guess that's true. That said, letting him know your feelings is the best way to have him realize you're not an option for him. I'm pretty sure up until now he just hasn't been paying attention. He hasn't noticed all the great stuff about you. You realize I'm an option? I'm not so sure that's the problem. You never know. Even if he doesn't respond to you right away, his feelings could always change over time. Just look at you. You're cute, you're smart, and you've got a great person. And you're a great person. You've got every reason to be confident. You're making me blush. It does sound convincing coming from you. I mean, I was totally ready to just throw it out there to see what would happen and all. But now you're starting to make me think I might actually have a shot. Exactly. No need to rush. Just take your time and let both of your feelings develop. Thanks, Sato. You're right. I can't just give up. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him. But you really are good at this, Sato. You must be super experienced with all this. Of course I am. They don't call me a living encyclopedia for nothing. Oh yes, Miss Encyclopedia. I almost forgot about that. I almost forgot too. So, did you finish writing the love letter? Well, I did finish it, but I ripped it up and threw it away. Oh, damn. Don't worry, I'll write another one today. It's probably a good thing I get a redo. First one was all me anyway. Yeah, that's the spirit. I suppose I'll need one more thing, Sato. You'll need to invite Shotaro over for me again. Yep, that I can do. I'll get him to come even if it kills me. Thanks, but I'd rather you didn't get killed over this. Deja vu? I feel like I've been in this place before. Alright, time to rewrite that love letter. See, sometimes like during those parts where you talk to a person and multiple things come up, and we do the last one, sometimes they'll just fade to black and then go back to them, or they would just do what happened in here where they're like, oh, time for that, and then back to normal. Hello? Sato, you okay? Well, I don't know. I'm so glad she hasn't given up. This kind of regret can really stick with you. All that said, I feel like whatever's going on with you is way more serious. Yeah, about that. You think we can talk for a bit? I have something important to share. Whoa, that's serious face again. You're kind of scaring me. So, the truth is, some of my memories have started coming back. Just a few. Wait, really? That's great. So, what did you remember? I love how Tsukasa always seems to be like biting her lips. She's like, or just really pressing them like that. Well, I want to keep this just between us for now. Is that okay? Yeah, of course, totally. Earlier, when you said you couldn't believe we were the same age, you were right. The truth is, although I might look quite young, I've actually been around for a very long time. Oh, so that's what you've been hiding? I knew something was up. I knew it. So, how old are you? Already 20? No. A little older than that. Oh, I need to guess even higher? Alright, then. Let's take a big jump. 23. I guess I lied. It's actually a lot older than that. I think at least. A lot older. No, I'm not sure where to guess. Wait, you're not gonna tell me you're secretly some ancient grandma, are you? Yep, that's about right. Huh? I love the faces. The faces are also one of the great things that this game's had is the facial expressions of each character. Also, that part about me dying coming back, there might be some truth to that too. Haha. Yeah, so in other words, I'm actually an immortal girl with an immortal body. Nice to meet you. There's no way. Wait, are you actually being serious here? Yep, completely serious. I mean, I always thought you said some pretty weird things. And this one takes the cake. And guess you did always have a kind of strange vibe about you. Hearing this does sort of make sense. But like, how did that even happen? Well, it's so long ago I barely remember. But long ago, for some reason, I can't quite remember. I ended up eating the flesh of a mermaid. The flesh of a mermaid? Oh, I've actually heard stories about that. Eating mermaid flesh is supposed to make you immortal, right? Exactly. That's the stuff. No way. So those stories were real? So you have an immortal body and you've been alive for who knows how long? Yep, that sums it up. Well, not entirely immortal. So, how old are you, really? Well, I'm actually not too sure. I'm not really the forgetful type, but I think there was just a human limit to how much I could ever remember. Even when living normally, you wind up forgetting stuff from a long time ago, right? I guess. Maybe. I've only been alive 17 years, so I wouldn't really know. Oh, yeah. The oldest memory I can still remember probably goes back several centuries at least. Damn, you really are an ancient grandma. No, I was only 17 when I ate the mermaid flesh, you know. So I wasn't exactly lying about my age. In terms of looks, I'm still a spry young 17-year-old. Well, sure, I can't argue with that. But you're saying you're actually immortal? I think that tops my surprises for the day. You believe me? Of course. You joke around a lot, but I trust you when you say it's serious. Thank you. Okay, so what do we do next? Let's discuss it with her first. So if you really did become immortal from eating the flesh of a mermaid, then I guess handing you over to some bigwig like the Unkaku Dono actually starts to make sense. Yep. If I get handed over to him, I'm pretty sure he'd figure it out. Who knows what could happen? Right. That'd be bad news. No telling what he'd do after that. And if that's the truth, I guess there's no point in making excuses either. Wait, no, hold on. I mean, wait, hold on. Unless... maybe that's the case. He's gonna make Sato his successor. He's like, oh, I'm already past my prime. There's no point in me being immortal if I'm just gonna be like this, which is fair. So he's already like past his prime. So what better option than to have someone that's already immortal be their successor? So it wouldn't necessarily be a quote unquote sacrifice, because I don't think they're gonna kill her. But obviously they don't know that. Even the dude Watanabe, or however you say his fucking name, knows that. I think he's gonna name her the successor. Even though she does not have that many of the 800 years left, if everything is truth. 'Cause yeah, we're the ninth. Well, actually, hold on. Let me think. Let me look at those files again. Did they actually have anything about? No, they did not say anything about when it happened. Oh, here we go. Osato. How they don't say the year though. But according to what Cersei said, she's like this could probably be very close to when she's gonna die. So make excuses either. Exactly. And about that curse of the raging waves, is that true too? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's real too. I think I'm somehow connected to that place called Tashimiya that came up in the curse's story. Oh, you are? But even so, I don't think I caused the curse. At least, I hope not. So you're saying you were on Tashimiya like 400 years ago? Well, that's true. So so she's already so they could deduce that okay, so 400 years is already at least 400 years. Yes, I think so. I don't really remember what kind of person I was back then, though. Even so, can't believe the old man just straight out said he was going to hand you over tomorrow. Yeah, But then again, they don't know the whole 800 years thing. They think it's fully immoral. Everyone thinks that way, except of course. I think the only ones that don't know that. Well, wait, didn't they talk about the 800-year one with Cersei and Avi? I think they talked about that. But Soda and Shiki are the only ones that know about the 800-year curse, and then of course the old man does too. So, yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to get out of that. Well, I'm gonna help you, obviously. How about you really do just run away to Tokyo with Shotaro then? I'd rather not. There has to be a better way. Yeah, even as I said, I realized I hadn't really thought through very much. Let's take this one step at a time. Besides, I don't think the curse will just disappear if I leave the island. Yeah, even if you were the cause, that would mean they could have just kicked you off the island, right? Yeah, it kind of feels like the old man's just trying to pin everything on you. Yeah, there has to be some reason behind it. Either way, if we could somehow stop this curse of the raging waves, or whatever, it'd probably solve all my problems. Probably, yeah. But how are we supposed to stop a curse when we don't even know what it is? I always thought all this curse stuff was just occult nonsense. Never thought it could be real. Well, they are. Spirits and curses really do exist. No doubt about it. It was totally normal to live with them way back when. So it surprised me that these days everyone just acts like they're not real. No way. This is all so surreal. Well, I suppose you being here is already past surreal and into the mythical. Guess I gotta rethink what's normal. Well, mythical Pokemon, you got Mew, Celebi. Okay, still that. And guess that means our best chance at the moment probably lies in your memory somewhere. Do you really not remember anything about what you were doing before you washed up on the island? No. Well, I now remember that I was on Tashimiya 400 years ago. Everything between then and waking up here is completely blank. I'm guessing I might have been asleep somewhere for the last 400 years or something like that. Damn. How'd something like that ever happen? You think it's connected to whatever happened to Tashimiya? Yep, probably. Still, sleeping for 400 years? That's just unreal. Feels like something out of a story. I mean, you fit into our society so naturally, it's hard to believe you're not from the same era. I was quite lost at first, but I didn't want to cause a scene, so I tried really hard to fit in. Everything had changed so much. And there were surprises around every corner. It was pretty overwhelming at first. I can't imagine. It's like that old tale of Ushamiya Taro. came back and centuries had gone by. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, it is quite similar. I'm amazed the tale of Ushimiya Taro is still being told even now. But you know what amazed me the most? TV. It's so incredible how much I could learn from it. So that's why you're always glued to the TV. Still, that's amazing. Can't believe you managed to blend in so naturally just from watching TV. Yep, it was actually easier than I expected. Felt more like visiting a country with a different culture than jumping through time. And I guess since I barely remember anything from my past, there wasn't much to get in the way of learning new stuff. Right. Guess that's why you seemed a bit distant when you first arrived on the island. Oh yeah, sorry it was such a pain. You were just scared, right? You had no memories. You were thrown into a completely different era. I was lucky though. Everyone on the island was so kind, and that helped a lot. Still, I still can't believe the old man wants to offer you as a sacrifice. It's so messed up. Alright, let's talk about something else. There's gotta be something else we can do. The only other people I really trust around here are Azami and Yuza. We asked them, I bet they'd help. Would you rather I didn't tell them? I mean, I'm pretty sure they'd keep it a secret, but... yeah, I'd rather avoid telling anyone else. Gotcha. Well then. Maybe we could just hide out somewhere until tomorrow? Buy a little time? Where could we hide? Oh. I'm not sure if that's the right choice here. I'm not even sure if I should mention it. What is it? Whatever. You trusted me with your secret, so I guess it's only fair I share one too. Oh? You have a secret too? Keep this between us, okay? It's about my pa, actually. Oh! Wait, your dad? But I thought you grew up with just your mom. I did. That's why I got curious about who my pa was. Started digging on my own. Didn't have much to go on, but I managed to piece it together. Maybe I've got a knack for detective work. Oh, that's incredible. A detective just like on TV. Well, I don't think that's going to be the case, but like, she does have, like, her skin is very similar to Avi's. Maybe he's related by that. I don't know. That seems a bit far-fetched. So, I don't think that's the case. Anyway, turns out he's a very rich guy from Ise. Oh my god. Am I actually going to be right? Is he actually... well, that wouldn't make sense. Because that's the guy they're going to hand her off to. But they don't know that that's the guy. I made that joke when we first encountered him and he said successor. I'm like, wait a minute. Who only... like, even though he's like doesn't have that, so it's like... god damn it. If that turns out to be real. Apparently way back, my ma used to work as a maid at his estate. Wait, does that mean... you guessed it. I'm his illegitimate child. Oof, that's a tough one. I mean, I kind of suspected already, so it wasn't a huge shock or anything. Besides, he's been saying child support this whole time, so I'm grateful, honestly. Okay, maybe it's not him, but it could be. Wow, your life really is like a TV show. Anyway, I actually snuck off to meet him a few times. Met your dad? On your own? And that wasn't a problem? Surprisingly, yeah. He was happy to see me. He even said he wanted to meet me too. Took me out for dinner a couple of times and all. How nice. But you're smart and so cute. I can see why you'd be proud. I've got no complaints about the life I have now with Ma. I'm not out to shake him down for cash or start trouble or anything. That said, I never told Ma that I met with him. And there's still bad blood there, apparently. Oh, that's not good. God, she has such, like... this is something I've noticed from Sato, especially from this one. She's very, like, blunt in her responses. Like, yeah, there's bad blood. Oh, that's not good. Alright, I got something I gotta tell you. Oh, I don't like where this conversation's going. I didn't even say anything bad yet. Yeah, but I can tell that's like, she's very like, not blunt. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's like she's very like, direct. There we go. Direct and like nonchalant, I guess that could be the right word. About like those kinds of replies. It's like, yeah, this is what happens. She's like, oh, that's not good. That's bad blood between your mom and your dad. That's not good. Nobody on the island knows about this. You're the first person I've ever told. Wow, this turned into a full-on secret swap. Anyway, worst case scenario, I thought we could maybe ask my pa for help. He's pretty rich, so he could probably arrange a place for you to hide for a while. Might help us buy some time to look into this curse. That's quite the connection you have to have. Thanks for sharing with me. Having a place to lay low would be great, but won't he be suspicious if we don't explain things? Honestly, I'm not sure. Either lie to him or risk telling the truth. And personally, I'd rather not lie to him. Think it's better to keep your secret even from my pa? Yeah, sorry. I'd really rather not no one know. I get it. It would get out. If word got out, it'd probably stir up a whole new mess. Let's keep that as our last resort then. It was a great idea though. Thanks. Hey Tsukasa, I just had a thought. Yeah, what is it? This Unkai Kundo guy. He says he has a way to break the curse of raging waves, right? Yeah, sounds like it. That's why he's offering in exchange for you, right? What if we somehow stole that from him? Oh, bold idea. You mean we fake the trade and swap it instead? No, I mean, what if I just snuck into Unkai Kundo's place and took it? So we've had our detective arc, and now we're going undercover. Are we spies now? Yeah, okay, that's probably not very realistic. Yeah, I do think it's a bit of a stretch. We don't exactly have the skills or intel to be for a spy mission. Still, if there was some way to break the curse of raging waves, that'd solve everything. Exactly. So the last one, I knew it. He's like, yeah, it's probably best to like keep this one last. Because I always want like, okay, this one definitely feels like it's going to be like a story progression thing. So I'm like, so I definitely need that. Just how the talk goes too, you can kind of tell like, ooh, if I keep going like this, obviously. But I think the game lets you talk about everything, which is good. I wish you could remember a bit more about yourself, though. Aren't you even a little curious about who you were? Does it worry you? Honestly, not really. I mean, I was probably just another person. Thought I was anyone special. Don't say that. You never know. Well, either way, we'll just have to make a bunch of good memories for the new you. That sounds good. Even these last few months have been filled with great memories for me. You know, I just realized. If you really are immortal, Sato, every time you said even if it kills me, you kind of left out the part where that's not actually possible. Damn, you're right. That does sound bad now. But wait, no, it's the opposite. It means I'm so determined that I'd risk dying despite my immortality. Uh-huh. So coming from you, it actually carries even more weight? Got it. Phew. I think I spun that one pretty well. You know, I can hear you. I was about to say a joke about that, but nope, they just did it themselves. You know, I can hear you, right? You know what? I actually feel kind of relieved. Even after learning about all this about me, you weren't treating me any different. Well, yeah, you're still you. Nothing's really changed for me. Thank you. I'm glad I could tell you the truth. Usually when people find out, they freak out and quickly pull away. I was worried you'd do the same. Ah, yeah. I mean, I can see why some people might distance themselves if they found out. Yuza's ma was totally shunned when people started blaming her. Hmm? Anyway, don't worry. I won't tell a soul. Your secret's safe with me. Hey, you said Yuza's mom was shunned for something? All Suyu ever told me was that she passed away in the Kameshima Southern Sea disaster 5 years ago. Alright, you wouldn't know about that. I mean, I guess it's not exactly something you'd share with a guest to the island. Truth is, they pinned the blame for that whole disaster on her. So it was Mari's fault. What? Seriously? But why? No idea. People just started saying she was some kind of bad omen or something. Sure, she never really fit into the island, but that was no reason to treat her like that. And yet they treated Sato as if she lived on the island. Although, I guess, you know, being called, oh, she's a relative of basically the big kahuna of the island, they're like, okay, yeah, we'll treat you with respect. And you're technically like a visitor or whatever, but still. That's probably why things felt so tense when Yuza came back to the island a few months back. I figured folks were just joking around, so I didn't really think too much of it. It's so cruel, even after she's gone. But you know, it's quite similar to what's happening to you right now. An old man called you the same thing they called her. What was it? The Raging Waves Curse Bearer? Wait, so they said Mari was the source of the curse too? That is weird. What does it mean? Could it be Yuza's ma was actually like you? Like, she was also immortal? Huh. And maybe she didn't really go missing, but was actually sacrificed to this Unkakudono? But Mr. Wakamura said he won't make the same mistake from 5 years ago, so I don't think that's it. Right. Yeah. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Still, I don't know if Yuza or Suya know anything about this curse of the raging waves. Yeah. It's not exactly an easy topic to bring up, but we don't really have any other leads. Let's go talk to Suyu. We can ask her about Mari and the curse. Are you gonna get interrupted? I want to stop the curse of the raging waves. Maybe those two we met yesterday can help. Although they didn't seem to have a plan, so maybe that's not a great idea. People also used to call Mari the curse bearer of the raging waves, so maybe Suyu will know something that can help. Don't really want to worry her, but we don't really have any other ideas. Let's go talk to her. Oh wait, if Yuza's ma really was this curse bearer or whatever, that means she dragged not only herself and her family, but the whole island to the storm. That's kind of a scary thing to think about. Yeah, I can't imagine she did it on purpose. Maybe at the very least she didn't know about it, but even then, it's still awful. Either way, the outcome was such a terrible one. Nope, this curse bearer stuff has to be total bull. I'm not buying it. Yep, I couldn't agree more. Immortality, totally cool. Curses, nope, bullshit. But then where did all these curse bearer rumors come from in the first place? There's gotta be a way to prove they're unfounded. Ooh, that's a good point. Piguanian was that so-called sorcerer the old man's been talking to. Has to be. Yeah, that makes sense, honestly. Still need, I want to know who that sorcerer is. I swear to God. If it is the soap, makeup, whatever, beautician bitch from the first game, I'll be like, fucking called it. Maybe we can go shake it out of them until they admit it was all made up. It's a bit extreme, but if we could pull it off, it would clear things up. Although, even if we prove you're not the curse bearer, they're still gonna come after you for being immortal. I guess so, yeah. They want me because I'm immortal, not just because of the curse. So, wait, yeah, that phone call. I wonder if we'll hear about that before what happens to Sato happens. Yeah, and I really just want to believe all this curse bear stuff is just nonsense. Come on, let's go talk to Suyu. Yeah, we should apologize to Shotaro too. Alright. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to do some fishing, but I don't think that'll be the case. This is where we were supposed to meet Shotaro. Of course, nobody's going to wait forever. Looks like Shotaro's isn't home. Yeah, no one's here right now. Eh. Oh, it's just the phone. That scared me. The phone's ringing. That could get awkward. Sato, the phone's ringing. Yeah, I guess it is. Shouldn't you get it? I guess I should. I'm not really sure. Don't look at me. What do you normally do? Normally I pick it up. It's the least I can do while staying here. Well, there you go. Just pick it up then. Yeah, I guess so. Makes sense. No, not yet. Phew, that was close. Almost answered without thinking. Sato, why are you rolling around on the floor like you're fighting a ghost? I just wasn't ready to answer yet. I'll get it. Whoop. Hello, Wakamura residents. You want to know Wakamuras? Actually, no one from the Wakamura family's home right now. Would you mind calling back later? Wait, really? Then that means you must be that immortal girl. Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. If this is a prank call, I'm hanging up. Something about his tone really irks me.
So this is where you've been hiding. Took me forever to find you.
Who is this?
Haha. My dear Osato, it's been a while.
He knows you? Looks like you've got the wrong number. Please double check the number and call again.
Whoa, hold it. Don't you hang up on me, you little shit. I know exactly who I'm talking to.
Sounds like he actually knows who you are, Sato. I think this might be our chance to get some new info. I've got a real bad feeling about this. So, my dear little Sato, I hear Unkakundono's got his eyes on you now. You're awfully well informed. Mind telling me who you are? But of all the people out there, it was Unkakundo who found out. Damn, Oki's is gonna hunt you to the ends of hell. If you won't even give me your name, then I'm done talking. Goodbye.
Hang on, wait, you fucking serious? Don't remember me? For real? It's really harsh. After everything we had, all the passionate talk about our future together.
Wait, what? Come on, just because I don't remember you doesn't mean you get to start spouting nonsense.
Heh, you'll know if it's nonsense soon enough.
And listen, I'm actually the one trying to help you here, you know? Might want to hear me out. What do you mean?
So this Unkakunduo is a psycho old man funneling cash into research and immortality. If he gets his hands on you, you'll be strapped to a table in his lab while he cuts you open alive. He'll sit there watching as you die and regenerate, all as part of his fucked up experiments. And once you're all healed up, slice and dice again. Rinse and repeat. Over and over.
Sounds fun, huh? That's straight up torture. Even if your body's immortal, the pain's all real. Becoming his sacrificial guinea pig would be nothing but hell on earth. You sure know a lot about this. Well, yeah. And that's why you should come to me instead. Doesn't sound so bad now, does it, Osato? Huh? I'll take you into my protection before you're handed over to Unkaku Dono. All you need to do is shut up and do as you're damn told, woman. Oh, hell no! If you think I'd ever grovel to some nameless creep like you, you've got another thing coming. I refuse. You'll remember when we meet. I promise. So here's the deal. Get on today's last ferry to Toba Port. Come alone, got it? What? Not a chance. Damn right. She isn't going anywhere with you. So do us both a favor and never contact me again. Ah, come on. Is that really how you're gonna play it? Listen, if you don't show up when I say, I'll tear through every last dumbass on this island. Slice them all to fucking pieces. Sound good to you? That's what happens when people defy me. No mercy. Just punishment. Oh shit, this is the phone call. I thought they overheard Watanabe getting this phone call. What? So I'll say it once more. Oh dear Osato. If you don't want this island to come to be a bloodbath, get on the last ferry. Come to Toba Port alone. This is your last chance. You get that right. When you say no mercy, just punishment, what exactly are you talking about here? Oh, you know. I have this little curse power. And let's just say I can be pretty fucking potent. Another curse. I guess I could show it off by cursing every woman on the island. Kill them all off one by one. How's that sound? That way everyone else on the island will see the one girl who doesn't die and... Oh, guess her secret's out. No. Better just do as I say. No point fighting it. I've already got an assassin mixed in with the locals. Everything's set. Assassin? Mixed in with the locals? Yep. And they're fucking nuts. Gave them a curse. And they were way too thrilled to use it. Dead serious too. Eyes like a psycho killer. You get those sometimes. Natural killers. Pretty sure they've already made their move. And unless I call them off, they sure ain't stopping. Is he being serious? I'll check with you again after the first body drops. But I really recommend you make the smart choice before that. Anywho, ferry's leaving soon. So, tick-tock, my dear. Osato, don't keep me waiting. Huh? Wait! This is bad. You heard all that, right? Yeah, killing people with curses? No way, right? I had a bad feeling about that phone call. Okay, first things first. Calm down. Let's talk things over with Tsukasa. I'm really glad Tsukasa's here with me. I don't think I could have handled all this if I were alone. The last ferry leaves in, what, less than an hour now? If I don't get on, the whole island is in trouble. All that talk about curses and killing people, and we still have no idea who that even was. Felt like he knew something about your past, too. Yeah, but as far as I can remember, I honestly have no idea who he is. They knew about Unkakudono Ono and his research, so they're definitely involved in some way or another. And maybe it's someone who doesn't get along with Unkakudono Kundono and wants to steal you away from him? Makes sense. Trying to help me is probably just a front, so his real goal has got to be something like that. So maybe he just acted like he knew you to put you at ease? Could be. But if he really wanted to put me at ease, I don't think he had the right tone. Yeah, that attitude was anything but reassuring. Like he was actually serious, thinking you'd go along with all that just because he barked it at you. Not to mention threatening to curse the people on the island to death. It's hard to tell how serious he was. Well, one thing's clear, it's bad news. Wait, someone's coming home.
Oh, well, you came back, huh, Sato?
Maybe I should just tell Mr. Wakamura exactly what happened. Maybe you'd best tell the old man about the phone call. Yeah. Everything's still so up in the air that I really didn't want to have to see him right now. He could have at least came home a little bit earlier and taken the damn phone call for me.
What's wrong, girl? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Well, just got a strange threatening phone call.
Oh, tell me more. So some nobody we don't know wants you to set off the last ferry today?
Yes. As if I don't go, the island will be stuck with no mercy, just punishment.
Just trying to snatch you out from under Unka Kundono's nose. Or was some fool trying to play smart? Putting a stone like that wouldn't just be on Ukundono's bad side. Be a hell of a lot worse than that. Ignore that fool's call. You're going to Ukundono tomorrow like we planned.
Okay. Oh yeah? I totally should have said something earlier, but I'm totally against this whole sacrifice nonsense. Hey, old man, if you can lift that curse to the raging rivers before tomorrow, then Sala doesn't have to be offered as a sacrifice, right?
Well, yeah, if it was possible. But that curse stumped even the finest sorcerer I know. It'd be solid proof it's been broken.
That's fine. That assassin or whatever they were talking about kind of worries me. What the heck could it be? He said they're blending in with the locals. I really hope it's not someone we know.
Wait, what else did he say? Something about an assassin?
Yes, they said someone wielding a curse power is mixed in with the locals and is already proceeding with their plans. Think it could be true?
Most likely bluffing, but I'll have folks look into it just in case. Either way, if we nab the assassin first, there ain't nothing to worry about. This is my Kameshima. I don't like hearing we have unknown mixed in with my people.
Seeing as we're being threatened by a curse, could you ask that sorcerer to trust to help us deal with it?
Not happening. Too short notice. Even just one consultation takes a whole month of back and forth with their manager for an appointment. Not to mention, you can't even imagine how much it costs. Don't trouble someone like that over some damn fool's prank call when it's probably just a bluff.
Seriously? They're that big a deal? I guess neither of the two we bumped into yesterday was the sorcerer then?
What are you talking about?
Yesterday we spoke to a man and a woman in traditional clothing who asked where this place was. They didn't stop by?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, some shady looking folks came around. They said something about a great storm curse drawing near and told me I should warn everyone to prepare for evacuation.
Wait, so even people from outside the island know about this curse of the raging waves? But then who exactly were they?
Beats me. Claim they were with the police or some such. Something smelled fishy to me. They're rambling on about mummies and whatnot. It didn't make a lick of sense. Ain't no time to mess with folks like that. Told them I already know and had them get lost. Anyone with even the slightest spirit sense can tell this island's affected by a curse right now. Just scam artists using that to sprout nonsense, to squeeze out donations. Bunch of crooked psychics, that's all. Bro, why is everyone calling them the fakes when, huh? Wow, scam artists is trying to sprout nonsense, squeal out donations. Why the fuck does it take you a month to back and forth consultation with the sorcerer? And how much money does that cost? Did these other two talk about, asking for money? No? Okay, fuck you. You're such a fucking idiot. No time to deal with folks like that. I gotta give money to this sorcerer in Tokyo.
Is that really all it was? Something about his nagging at me. Is this curse of raging waves definitely real?
I already told you, it's as real as I get.
So, what are you gonna do now, old man?
First off, Sato ain't going anywhere. Stay put till that last ferry docks back on the mainland.
You sure that's safe?
Curses or not, there's no way anyone's going to just go around killing off a bunch of people. That just ain't practical. That said, someone sneaking in as assassin. That could happen.
The mirrors. Ooh. But no, she was already dead. Why would they Kikoko can't be the assassin, even though she had the mirror, so... I see.
Bah, even that curse was just a bluff. They're clearly planning something. Ain't no way I'll let it slide. Threatening not just me, but Unkakudono. They'll regret messing with us. I'll smoke them on myself and have them confess all their bullshit.
He's pissed.
You two stay right here, got it?
He's gone. Sped out like a bullet. So what now? Tell us to wait here, but... Well, we don't need to catch the ferry anymore. Still, feels like a waste of time just sitting here. Let's go see if we can find Tsuyu. Sounds good. If we can find a way to stop the curse of raging waves, there'll be no reason to sacrifice you. Let's go.
About an hour and a half later.
Well, we definitely learned a lot more after speaking with Tsuyu.
Oh, just straight up skipping that, huh?
Tsukasa? Damn it. Listen, there's no way I'm letting them sacrifice you. Not for anything. Thanks, Tsukasa. Sorry I got so worked up. Don't worry about it. It's just who you are. I guess the last ferry should have reached the mainland by now. Yeah. Thanks the old man managed to find that assassin. Let's go see what's going on outside. Not like we have much else to do now. Yeah. Still, I can't get over what Tsuyu told us earlier. What a shock. Can't imagine how much you've been through, Sato. Yeah. My memories also came rushing back so suddenly. I wasn't really sure what to do.
Fuck! That was an important talk and we skipped over it!
Oh, that's definitely going to be its own segment at some point. Oh, hey! It's the scene of the crime. Oh, look, it's Shotaro.
Hey, you two, perfect timing. My old man's been stomping around with this wild look on his face, asking people if they've seen anyone suspicious. You two know anything about that?
Actually, yeah, we do. So I guess he's trying to track down that assassin who's blending in on the island somewhere.
Wow, so people really announce threats like that over the phone. Still, I'm glad the old man didn't take the bait. That was probably the right call. But if it's not just Unakadono's people after you, we've got a new problem on our hands.
Yep. Gus is clear on edge. Can't blame her. This whole situation's a mess. You really should apologize for missing the meeting earlier. Yeah.
Aha! Wait, Mockingbird. Oh, is that the one? And hey, new update. Is that the one that like
Yeah, I think that is. Maverick Mandy. Yep, that's the floozy. The sun's starting to go down. Maybe that's part of it, but something feels off. With everything going on, he still manages to stay calm. I know it's not fair to lean on him only when things get tough, but his confidence makes it hard not to. About earlier today. Sorry about missing our meeting today. I was the one who asked and ended up standing you up. Something urgent came up and I couldn't make it. Oh, right, that. Well, stuff happens. Not mad or anything, but... Mind telling me what exactly happened? Well, something unexpected came up and kind of threw off my whole schedule. So you can't say any more than that? You're not even going to tell me what you want to talk about? Yeah, I can't tell you that yet either. Sorry. Right. Well, whatever. Let's just say you owe me one. Owe you one? Yeah, sometime when I need it, you'll have to do something for me. Wait, that's not fair. It's not her fault. I'm the one who caused all the problems today. See, I was actually the one who... Tsukasa, stop. This isn't the time for that. And if I don't, you'll... Whoa. Why do I feel like I'm the bad guy here? You're the one who didn't show up. No, you're not the bad guy. It really is my fault. I'm sorry. No, it's on me. Sato didn't do anything wrong. Okay, relax. This is a threesome I can get behind. For the sake of our friendship, I'll let it slide. Let's just reschedule for another time. Right. Thank you. Things are a little hectic today. We can talk about that more another time. I'm really sorry, Sato. No, I should be the one saying that. Let's, the sacrifice. So about getting you out of this whole sacrifice mess. Yes, about that. I've been thinking, maybe it's best if we leave for Tokyo together first thing tomorrow. Lay low for a while. Yeah, I know, it looks like I'm just using this chaos as an excuse, but at this point I don't think I can offer any other options. What do you think? Well, first off, thanks for thinking it over for me. But, would it be okay if I give it a little more thought? Sure, but if you take the ferry, my old man will catch on. If you want to go, I'll have to be on a small boat, quietly, just after dawn. I'll need time to set things up, so I need your answer by tonight. Okay, I'll think it through. Let me know by tonight whether you'll come with me to Tokyo tomorrow morning. That's probably it right there. Yep. No, I can't go to Tokyo with Shotaro. I still haven't told him the reason, so there's no way he'd understand. Just keep putting it off. This so-called assassin really has slipped in among the others. Running around blindly like my old man won't get us anywhere. We don't have enough to go on yet, so it's hard to say anything for sure. But at the very least, I'd be looking for people with regular contact with those off the island. Right. Anyone who rarely leaves the island isn't really a likely suspect. So that means the people that Shotaro and me, who live off the island most of the time, are the most suspicious. Given the situation, yeah. Shotaro's right. Running around blindly isn't going to help us find the assassin. We need to stop and think it through. Where would they go? What would they do? You know, it's also possible that the caller and the assassin are both working for Unka Kodono. Wait, why do you think that? It's possible that he either never had the means to lift the curse of raging waves like he promised, or never intended to hand it over in the first place. No, I get it. That way he can just get Sato without keeping his end of the bargain. Plus, he can also then turn around and pin everything on your old man.
Exactly. Sharp as ever, Tsukasa.
Thanks.
Either way, if someone like that really is out there, you need to stay on guard.
Definitely.
Hmm?
Huh?
What's wrong? Looks like you've got something caught in your bangs.
Oh no, how embarrassing.
You always seem so calm and collected, but I guess everyone has their moments.
Where? You want me to take a look? No, it's okay. I've still got that hand mirror on me. Let's take a look. There it is. Is that a feather? When did that get there? God, that looks What the? What the hell is that?
Yep, it's the mirror.
Is something wrong, Sato? There's something behind me. Huh? What was that? I should check.
They're not even letting me talk to anyone.
Sato, what's wrong?
This game and saying, hey, I should look behind me.
I should check behind me.
You okay? There's nothing behind you. Don't have a button to bring up a mirror. Unless, hold on. Nope, can't do anything with that. Oh, nope, that doesn't work. I'm trying to check behind me. You spin me right round, baby, right? Oh, there we go.
Huh? I could have sworn it was right around here. Nothing there. Maybe I imagined it. Shit, that hurts. Damn it, it hurts. It hurts! It cuts straight through me. My insides are on fire. This is it, isn't it? I just died. But how? What happened? Oh, Tsukasa. I'm sorry. They got me.
Wait, who got ya?
So this is the power of the curse then. It's real. I saw something for a split second and then it cut me down? Okay, just relax. Breathe. Nice and slow. This is bad. People are coming over. It's turning into a scene. Oh no. Not here. Everyone will see. Damn it. Everyone will know I can heal. What do I do? They're all panicking. No choice. Just act dazed, clueless, then run away while I can. Knew it. I knew it was the fucking mirror. So I gotta do something with this. Fuck! I want to know more. I want to know more. But I think... God. I think I'm going to do the treasure hunt in the next part. Because while this is good... Well, then again, this could be a short one like that. Like this one was. We'll see. But hold on. Let's do this, of course. The darling of the Bamboo Beakers dance team. As fickle as she is flirtatious, her tenacity to toy with birds other than her current beau causes relationships within the team to become more tangled by the day. Her heart is easily stolen by birds with unexpected sides, and the most recent object of her affection includes a bad boy with a cute face and a girl who dominates the dance floor with her tempestuous moves. So yeah, she loves tit for tat. He don't give a fuck. These all love her. Or no, she also loves this guy, and this guy loves her, but she loves both of them. So, and this person hates this bitch, and for whatever reason, they hate each other. They hate each other. They hate each other. This is probably the leader of that one group, but they're best friends. And these two just mean nothing to each other. Yeah, honestly, these two have like no connection to anyone. I didn't get another bonus. What the fuck? What the fuck, game? I didn't get a bonus. Hello? Oh, it's only 5 and 20. Oh, never mind. What the hell is 20 going to get me then? Oh, I didn't miss any of them, did I? Should double check. Kikaku's reward. And the seabed. Those are still the only ones left. Yeah. Well, okay, guys. That's going to do it for this part of Let's Play Paranormasight The Mermaid's Curse. In the next part, guys... God, I don't know. I kind of want... fuck. We should continue onward, because maybe what happens here is going to be a short one. And then we'll do the treasure hunt. So we'll see. But yeah, this is getting really fucking good, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. And stuff like that, ooh. So Satori, ooh, we're learning more about her. I'm loving this. It's always the look behind you, curses. Those fucking stupid ass ones. They always get you. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click. And comment down below, check about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, what you think of, you know, learning about everything about Satori. We learned a little bit more from her past that she knew, and obviously there is going to be, I feel like we are going to have that moment between Yuya and Satori. Like, we're going to have that conversation that they had, right? That just has to happen. So yeah, let me know. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.